Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 is making its way at breakneck speed. From the 7's return, finally the end of season live event with the Dark Voyager, and also the next season of Fortnite, which we've gotten even more information about, such as the brand new collaborations and also some of the brand new Battle Pass outfits, and so much more, which we're going to be going over here in today's video. So trust me, you want to be sure you're staying tuned to the very end of it, as we're going to be going over everything. And if any of you guys hadn't picked up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTURAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. So as of the time of recording this video, we are going to be getting the Ice Storm live event within Fortnite OG, which is going to be super important to everything currently ongoing within Fortnite Chapter 7. With us already preparing for the 7 to arrive on the Fortnite Island thanks to the Order's new storyline quests, with more quests upcoming in just a few short days time, which we do know is actually going to be called The Stranger. And even Fortnite themselves did actually tease that it looks like we should be seeing some sort of mini rocket launch event next weekend, which makes a whole lot of sense considering we did even see inside of the game files right now we do actually have this red rift that will show up in the sky, which will be the return of the visitor to our Fortnite Island, which is going to be the first 7 member to return, specifically being the version of the visitor that we had in Fortnite OG Season 4, which is now confirmed to be a completely different visitor from another timeline, who has been chasing the Dark Voyager across realities and seen him do some pretty bad stuff. And he should be arriving in his rocket that we did see during the OG Season 4 event through this red rift that will show up in the sky, followed by other members of the 7, as we do know the Foundation will also be arriving alongside with the Scientist to come together to take down the Dark Voyager and figure out exactly what's going on with the 0 point. As we still have more shards of the 0 point set to appear in the middle of Lethal Labs, as the Voyager is set to leave the island yet again to collect even more shards. Which means by the very end of the season, we should have a fully intact 0 point yet again on the island, which is going to be the first time in years now, which will be super important to the overall storyline here in Chapter 7, as it looks like we're preparing for an all-out invasion again from the last reality, as thanks to a lot of different leaks we've gotten, even some of the voice actors who did the Japanese dub of some of the Fortnite old storyline characters, such as the Foundation, the Paradigm, and also the Cube Queen, talking about the return to Fortnite, which honestly is pretty cool. Honestly, we haven't seen the Cube Queen in so long, and she's most likely going to be the overall big villain of this chapter, as we do know at some point we should also be seeing the Nothing, which does seem to be the person behind the entirety of the last reality, as there is even teasers for this that you can find over at Classified Canyon. And with the Cube Queen's return to the game, it does look like this could also pave to us seeing the return of the Origin. Which, if any of you guys didn't know, the Origin is basically from the last reality himself. He is actually a part of the cubes. As we did even have this loading screen going back so many years, you can see that basically he used to be the Cube King. With all of the changes to some of our favorite Fortnite characters, it looks like this new version of the Origin is gonna be in fact evil. So maybe a villain for another season of Fortnite. We'll just have to wait and see, but it's still pretty cool that we're seeing an all-new twist on some of our favorite 7 members. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about the Origin making his way back into Fortnite, as he is personally one of my favorite members of the 7. But then we have the next season of Fortnite, which we already know is supposed to have a Norse/Nordic theme vibe, very similar to Fortnite Myths and Mortals, which we had back in Chapter 5 Season 2. And this is how the Ice King is going to be connected to the next season of Fortnite, as we're going to be seeing the Ice King on our new Chapter 7 Season 2 map, as a brand new playable boss, just like all of the bosses we currently have here in Chapter 7 already. And his skin is said to be available within the next season's Battle Pass, which lines up with the fact that we obviously have the Dark Voyager available in Chapter 7 Season 1, as they seem to be bringing a whole lot back when it comes to the OG Fortnite Chapter 1 Battle Pass characters, as they're bringing them back in with a new twist. Don't worry, I know a lot of people were pretty bummed out about the style of this actual outfit, and the chances are with it being in the Battle Pass we will have even more edit styles. most likely getting those colored edit styles that the original Ice King had, and maybe even some extra armor options. As of right now, he doesn't really look like he's even an Ice King. So be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about that, and also be sure you're staying tuned for that Ice Storm Alive event and let me know down in the comments if you've seen it. As you do know, the Ice King is currently holding a piece of one of the cubes when he's actually hovering above Polar Peak. But then next up, inside of the next season of Fortnite, it looks like we're going to be seeing an insane Gaming Legends collaboration coming for the arrival of Overwatch, as it's just been confirmed that we're going to be seeing one brand new Overwatch character within the Battle Pass, which is looking to be the arrival of Tracer, which is pretty much the staple of the Overwatch games. And honestly, I could definitely see a whole lot of sweaty players using this. It just fits that criteria perfectly. And with this, you should also expect to see her bring some brand new dual-wield mythic pistols to the game, which are obviously the ones she does use in the Overwatch games, which could be pretty cool, basically allowing you to sort of teleport forward and also go back in time a few seconds. So if you are an Overwatch fan, let me know down in the comments, as we do also have 3 other confirmed outfits which are said to be arriving inside of the Fortnite item shop, with one of them confirmed to also be the arrival of Genji, one of my personal favorite designs of an Overwatch character, along with Mercy, who also does look pretty cool, and also Diva. So this most likely will be a big event happening over the course of the next season of Fortnite, where we will have some brand new items to play with that are obviously going to be tied to the Overwatch characters. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that. But we also have even more as well when it comes to some of the other brand new Battle Pass skins and also some of the brand new map changes. So trust me, don't go anywhere. But we are in game right here. We have the Order NPC right next to Classified Canyon. This is where the 7 will actually be landing when they arrive back on the island. Let's see if she has anything unique to say to the visitor from Reality Unknown. The island is in danger. What do you need to know? The 7, we're scared, some of us lost. I have to believe that most of us still stand. To defeat the Dark Voyager, we'll need all the help we can get. Okay, so it doesn't seem like she says anything really. Still can't believe the 0 point is shattered to pieces. Perhaps if it was safer in that form, at least until now. Its full power in anyone's hands would be disastrous. Okay, so yes, we are yet again protecting the 0 point. And yes, I do agree, it probably does seem better to leave it completely shattered ever since the Big Bang Live event, as that way it doesn't really seem to be the focus of almost every single Fortnite live event we've had in the game. But that does lead us to one of our brand new Battle Pass outfits that we're going to be getting inside of the next season, with Classified Canyon becoming the brand new headquarters for the 7. It looks like Agent Jones is officially going to be joining up with them, finally becoming the legend, the character he has actually been teased to become for so many years now. I believe the last time was during the Collision Live event, with him finally suiting up, getting his very own 7 armor, which honestly would make a whole lot of sense. I mean, so far we do know that the Imagined is no longer a member of the 7, as she did die during the Zero War comic book. And Fortnite definitely seemed to have actually confirmed this as well with this picture they posted over on their social media, with the Imagined's name crossed out. And overall, this should be a pretty cool one. I think Jones definitely deserves to join up with the 7. With him maybe even becoming the leader by the very end of Fortnite Chapter 7, I definitely could see that being a possibility. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that. We do have a whole lot of people here at Classified Canyon. Oh my god. GG's, buddy. Of course, we have the MK7 assault rifle. We're going to be seeing the return of the Foundation's mythic variant of this very soon, with the all-new update we should be getting on February 19th. But I know what you're thinking. Obviously, next season is going to be Norse themed. And where are all of the Norse characters? And well, with the Ice King being available within the Battle Pass, that kind of confirms that the Ice King has been a part of Norse mythology this entire time, with the Ice Moon potentially even have being one of the ice realms from Norse mythology, maybe even Niflheim. I mean, that would answer so many questions, especially with the Ice Moon that was seen all the way back during the Collision Live event and also in the Zero War comic book. But we may have actually had our very first look at Odin, who's a big part of Norse mythology, obviously from the realm of Asgard. being the head honcho of Norse gods, and this is actually looking to be him right here. We can see he is actually missing an eye, which in Norse mythology Odin is known for. And honestly, it does look pretty cool. Fortnite definitely have put in a bit of their own twist on this character, which is pretty much going to be a no-brainer. But it doesn't seem like he's going to play a massive role within the next season of Fortnite. Maybe he'll get some sort of brand new biome, maybe even Asgard showing up partially on the island. I think that would be pretty cool. As we are also said to be seeing the arrival of an all-new icy biome, which most likely where you'll be able to find the brand new Ice King boss. I mean, just think of it as a new version of Polar Peak on our Chapter 7 island. But obviously, it should look a whole lot better than it did in OG. As even on the Love and Legends roadmap Fortnite revealed, it does say coming soon with an icy heart, which just seemed to be a teaser for this, with the Ice King being a major threat within the next season of Fortnite, as it looks like he's going to be working with the Dark Voyager, as that was clearly teased in the Love and Legends trailer itself. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that one. Oh, we seem to have a whole lot of people right here next to Sandy Strip. Okay, there's one down. Man, this SMG buff has been the best thing to happen to SMG this chapter. Honestly, they're quite broken right now. But then, moving on, we do also have 2 more characters available that are supposed to be within the next season's pass, which honestly do look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. As we do have the arrival of Fenrir, which is a well-known character within Norse mythology. Basically, he's a giant wolf. Then if you guys played God of War, you'll know exactly who this character is. And it looks like he's gonna be getting a skin, which you can see right here. You can clearly see all of the chains on the actual outfit itself and also the runic symbols. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. Can easily see this being a boss next season, kind of similar to the Cerberus boss we had during Myths and Mortals. And overall, I can't wait to see another brand new wolf skin within the next season of Fortnite. But then we do also have a Ratataskar, which you can see right here as well. Fortnite have definitely put their own twist on this character, as in Norse mythology they are known to be climbing up and down the Yggdrasil tree, which is basically a tree that connects all of the 9 realms together. Which I mean would be kind of cool that Fortnite connected this somehow to the reality tree from Fortnite Chapter 3 vibin'. And overall, it does look pretty cool. You can see it's basically just a squirrel with runic symbols on it as well, which is definitely pretty fitting. And the next season is 100% confirmed to be Norse mythology themed, thanks to all of the insider leaks that we've just seen. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be a major focus, as the storyline is still going to be focusing on the 7 and also the last reality. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for that, as I'm finally just glad that the storyline is finally important again, as it didn't really seem to be that important for the last few years. But with the next season's pass already confirmed to have 1 Gaming Legends collaboration, and we do know now that Fortnite is planning so many more this year, with an all-new collaboration for Resident Evil 9 and also Crimson Desert, and also Peak. I mean, the list is honestly endless at this point. This could also pave towards seeing the return of Kratos from the God of War games. That skin has not been seen in quite a long time. I know so many people want to get their hands on his actual pickaxe, the Leviathan. And well, this would be the perfect time to re-release that, considering this version of Kratos is from the Norse mythology games. I don't know, so many people have been waiting for that. It's just a matter if Sony want to do this collaboration again, as that seems to be a big question on whether or not Sony actually want to work with Fortnite anymore, which is why we haven't seen Kratos or Aloy or even Nathan Drake back in the game ever since their initial release. So fingers crossed that's not the case and we can see those skins return. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have been waiting for Kratos to make his way back into the item shop. But we do only have 3 people left here. Oh, we only have 2 left. I think we can get this win here. It's just a matter of where they are. It sounds like they're actually... Oh, they're over here. We get him. Okay, there's 1 down and... GG's, thanks for playing. But we still have so many other skins that are set to make their way into the next season of Fortnite. Thanks to the Epic Game surveys, which you can see we have characters that resemble the Valkyries. And also this Raven-like character, which does seem to be tied to Odin. I mean, the design definitely fits it. Maybe it's going to be one of the brand new henchmen that we'll see on the map. But we are also said to be seeing an all-new collaboration from Masters of the Universe, which is a new movie that is upcoming, and obviously it's a very old cartoon too. With the arrival of Skeletor said to be within the Battle Pass, which I think could honestly be a pretty cool outfit. I think Call of Duty actually had a collab for this before as well. And also the arrival of He-Man, which could even pave to us seeing a brand new mythic sword on the map. I think that would be pretty cool, especially if they made it ridiculously overpowered. I think Fortnite needs more of those. But we will have to wait and see, as we do know the next season of Fortnite is going to be one of the shortest seasons Fortnite's ever had, with it only lasting 56 days. Which I know is a pretty weird one. We'll just have to wait and see exactly what they have planned, as this could pave the way to seeing an all-new mini-season directly afterwards, which a lot of people have already been rumored to be seeing it being tied to Marvel, with the arrival of an all-new symbiote invasion, which could easily fit into the storyline, I think, with all new venomized versions of some of your favorite Marvel characters and even some Fortnite ones, with Null potentially even being the main villain, which could honestly be pretty cool. So let me know down in the comments what you think about that, and are you excited for the next season of Fortnite? But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video, and if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support creator code YTURA inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.